Hi, I'm Lynn.
And I'm Leo. Welcome back to Yoga with Lynn and Leo.
So what we've been doing this year, for your practice, we've been cutting down our videos that we've been making at the Maidstone Yoga Centre.
We will continue to work in the way that we have been for the last year until the situation changes.
And thank you for your comments. Some of you have asked if we have any other classes. Here at the Maidstone Yoga Centre, we have classes for all ability. It is a slightly different experience. We run the live stream, so for those of you who would like us to give you correction, then come and join us.
We'd just like to say thank you to all of our viewers for your support over the years. It's really appreciated.
And check out our National Iyengar Yoga Day. This event is on the 16th of January 2021. You'll be able to attend classes free, absolutely free. You'll be able to practice live stream and join us and the community here in Maidstone.
And remember, at the Maidstone Yoga Centre, your first virtual class will be free.
Join us at the Maidstone Yoga Centre. Visit our website www.iyengar-yoga.co.uk. There's a link below.
And for the more experienced students, do have a look at the Maidstone Yoga Centre. Lynn is doing some fantastic workshops just after Christmas from the 27th to the 30th. They're 3-hour workshops, so only if you've got a bit of yoga under your belt, but do have a look at those on the Maidstone Yoga Centre website. And after this video, we're putting out a free Christmas chair routine for all the family, so do check that out. I'm wishing you a very happy and healthy time over this festive period.
And peace and light. And we look forward to seeing you again very soon.
Namaste.
Welcome to this easy sequencing. Now I say easy purely because all it involves is for you to be able to find somewhere to sit. So you can sit on an armchair, you can sit on a settee, or you can sit on a yoga chair, dining room chair, whatever you've got handy. All right, join in. So sit on the edge of your chair, whatever chair you're using. Look down at your feet and see that they are facing forward. Press down into your feet and notice the reaction with the abdomen. It has an effect of lifting. So press strongly into your feet. Roll your shoulders back and down and get that lift through the center of the body. And now breathe. So sometimes if you haven't practiced yoga before, then breathing is the biggest challenge. Don't worry too much about getting it perfect, but be sure that you practice nasal breathing. So you breathe through your nostrils, keeping the diaphragm nice and open. So we take the palms of the hands together, lifting up, keeping the chest up. Now, we're going to raise those arms up, take them apart, reaching up. Being sure you're pressing down into the feet, lifting up nicely, extending. Soft inhalation, exhalation. Okay, so we're going to come forward now. Now when you come forward, try to come forward with a straight back. See if you can touch the floor. If that's difficult, hold on to your shins, no problem. So see, touch the floor. Just look forward, press into the backs of the thighs, press into your feet. And then take a breath in, coming up halfway until your back becomes nice and straight. Then reaching the arms and extending. Taking the hands back into a prayer position and lifting up. Good, well done. And releasing. Okay, start with the right leg. Hold on to the right leg. Hold the back of the leg, cradle the leg into the interlace of the fingers. Be there. Now lift up strongly and see, can you straighten the leg out? extending, reach in, extend into the ball of the foot, press into the cradle of the hands and lift your chest. And then we come for the other side. Again, bending the leg, see that you're in this position. Be there, lift the chest, dorsal spine in, and then reach. Or if you've got tight hamstrings, this may be a bit of practice. Extending, lengthening, reach in. Okay, and then releasing the leg down. Back into prayer. Lift up nicely. And now arms up, reach up. Breathe, extend up really nicely. And now see, can you come forward with a flat back? Come forward. Hands to the floor if you can. Look forward. Be there for a moment. Press into the feet. Ground. Ground into the back of the thigh. Coming up only until the spine becomes really nice and long. Extend the arms up and reach. Take the hands back into a prayer position. Lift up. And now get in hold of the leg. Now you're familiar with this. Let the leg now drop into the palm. So a little bit more of a weighted action. And now lift out of the pelvis, open the dorsal, and can you go again? Reaching strongly, opening the chest, and then releasing down. Let's do the other side. Remember that key instruction. Weight that leg. Weight it into the palm, lift up. Remember, you've got to make space for this hinge. And now see, can you get this action? Can you lift? Can you extend? Can you open your chest? Keeping all of those actions. All right, and now releasing down. Okay, so I'm just going to turn my chair sideways on. Take a look now. All right. So I'm going to turn, so if you've got the back of the settee, back of the chair, back of the armchair, find somewhere to place your hand. Okay, and get this turn in action. Revolve the shoulder, extending up, press into the feet, lift up nicely, and breathe. So see that you use the hand, the back hand as a fulcrum, the front hand to the outer side of the leg, and be there. All right, and then releasing, hands onto your thighs, extend up, extend up. Now again, see that you come to the other side, keeping that action, keeping that lift, extending up, and breathe. See that you get that connection with your breath. Roll the shoulders back and down. And then releasing. Okay, now take the feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. Have a look now. Going to turn. See if you can reach forward with the hand. Now don't worry if the hand doesn't reach the floor. You can hold on somewhere. If you can reach the floor, you want to aim to get that far. And then see, can you revolve? Can you get that revolving action? Turning, 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 turning. And then releasing. And hands onto the thighs. Roll the shoulders back and down. And now other side. Taking the hand down. All right, and getting that turning action. You got to see that the abdomen moves to your spine. Getting that revolving action. Okay, and then releasing. All right, just look at the screen. Take the feet together. Now watch, interlocking the fingers, reaching up. Now you've got to press very strongly into your feet now because you're going over to the side. So you want to see that your feet are down very, very strongly. Reaching, extending, pressing into your feet, and then come back to the center. Reach up again, See that between the shoulder blades, you've got that little bit of action moving deeply in and reaching up, and then go over to the side. Again, press down into your feet. Press down into the feet very, very strongly. Okay, and then releasing the hands down. Now find somewhere on your chair to put your hands. It may be on the back seat, it may be on the bars. Whatever you can hold on to the chair, bend the elbows and lift up again. Roll your shoulders back and down and lift your sternum chest. Lift up strongly. Okay, and release in. Well done. All right, we're going to come into this twist again. So feet so that they are pushing down. Now those of you who manage this turn in action, you need to get such a turn in action to lift the shoulder right up to the ceiling. Now move between the shoulder blades in and extend the arm up. Now watch this arm, it's right on the left inner thigh. You can see this, it's pressing strongly. Don't let the leg go out. See that it's absolutely stable, secure into that upper arm. Reaching up with the arm if you can. If not, don't worry, just do what you were doing. Extending up. Okay, so bring the hands back, lift up, dorsal spine in nicely. Okay, let's go again. Taking the hand down. All right, now remember that action. You don't push the thigh out, you maintain that action. And then see, can you get that turn? Now remember, it's not until that shoulder goes right up to the ceiling that you can actually start to take the arm up. If it's like this, we're here. So you have to work on this. Do this several times. Get that area between the shoulder blades all the way deeply, deeply in, extending. Okay, and then releasing, coming up, put your hands onto your thighs. Okay, just have a look at this. Now, we're going to reach for those shoulders, reach for the shoulders, hold on to the shoulders, lift up through the center of the body, and then release down. See if you can change the cross of the arms. So whichever way you were doing, and see, point the elbows away as if they are sharp pencils. Push them away and lift up strongly. Now, those of you who can come to the next stage, taking your arms this way. Those of you who are still working this way, repeat it. So see, can you come into Garudasana arms? Garudasana arms. See if you can come into this action. Hold it there. Press into the feet, lift up through the center of the body and try to move those forearms away from you. Strong actions. And then releasing down, lifting up. Again, those of you finding this a bit of a strain, hold on to the shoulders. All right, extending, reaching, lifting, Garudasana again to the other side. Go on, move those forearms away from you. Keeping that lift through the center of the body by reaching into those feet. See that you're grounding the feet really strongly. Hold it there. Let the shoulders release away from the forearms. All right, and then release in. So those of you practicing this way, you're going to have one more go at that. You may want to bring the legs into this position with that action. You can see I'm wrapping my whole leg around and touching the toes here. So those of you who are practicing the Garudasana, you're coming into it in a seated position. Okay, so see that you're coming into your Garudasana, extending up through the center of the body, lifting up, chest up. Soft inhalation, exhalation. And then we release, releasing those legs. See if you can get the other side working just as well. Okay, and again, moving the forearms away, lifting up through the center of the body. So be sure you are grounding into the foot that's on the floor. Keep in that action. And then releasing. Okay, so without lifting the knee this time, hold on to the back of the chair. And then see, can you reach the leg out? Can you reach the leg out? Lifting up, chest up. Remember, between the shoulder blades needs to move in strongly. Put your hands onto the chair seat, onto the bar of the chair, lifting up and releasing. Let's do the other side. Bending, extending, reaching, lifting. And then releasing the leg down. Okay, so watch this time. Now see if you can lift the leg a little bit higher this time, those of you who can. Then see, can you take the leg a little bit higher? So you're aiming to get that big toe in line with those eyes. And again, dorsal spine in, dorsal spine in. Look forward at the leg. Look forward at the leg. Now, if you can, hold on to the heel. Now, those of you who are doing this action here, this is fine. See that you work towards the deeper action in the hip. Lift up nicely. Okay, and then releasing. All right, now again, see that you're getting this action, a little bit more of a hinging action. See if that leg can go a little bit higher this time. Press into the grounded foot. Just step your hands along. Step your hands along. Can you reach without doing this? You've got to keep a straight back. Otherwise, you're back to the next stage and work on this in the next few weeks. Extending up. Reaching up. Soft inhalation, exhalation. Okay, and releasing the legs down. Put your hands onto your thighs. And now, let's see, you're just going to lift the leg, bend the leg, hold it in this position. Roll your shoulders back and down. Put your hands somewhere on the bars. Lift up. And then releasing. Lift up. Spread your toes. Be active with your foot. Spread the sole of the foot. Lift up and releasing. Now, here's the challenge. You want to sit right on the edge of the chair. Lift up, shoulder blades deeply in. Get some fulcrum with your hands. Now see, can you lift up with those legs? Being in this position. Roll your shoulders back and down. Abdomen to spine, of course. Now go and see, can you keep this action? Now those of you who can, it's a little bit of an active action. Can you straighten the legs? And then releasing down and releasing completely. Well done. All right, so now we're going to come into crossing the legs into a cross leg position. Coming forward, so you want to just give yourself enough space, sit a little bit further back on your chair and hook the arm. Now try and find somewhere for that back hand. If you've got a bar to your chair, if it's a dining room chair, great. If it's a settee, find somewhere you can put your hand onto. It may just be down at the seat, it may be on your sacrum, but get this turning action. See that you find this action, turning. Okay, and releasing. All right, so we're coming to the other side now. Taking the leg over and then extending up. And hooking the arm, hooking the arm, hooking the arm. Then see, can you get that rotation turning? Turning, turning, turning. Okay, and releasing. All right, so we're going to stand up now. Now, before you stand up, you've got to see, can you press into your feet and lift up? Can you see here? I'm lifting from the chair. So just have another look. I've got to really take the weight forward now and then see, can I lift up? Can I get this action? Utkatasana, reaching up and extending. Urdhva Hastasana, dorsal spine in, lifting up. And then keep those arms lifted, keep that extension. Taking the feet slightly apart and extend to the back of your chair, wherever that chair is. So you want to see that you are extending and reaching to the chair. Now, it depends on how stable the chair is to actually holding on to the seat of the chair and moving your feet back. So if you've got quite a sturdy chair, it's not going to go flying off somewhere, then you can reach back. Extending back, pulling up the kneecaps and thighs. Okay, and then coming up, standing in front of your chair. Okay, so just have a look at the screen. So any amount, if you're on a settee, you might be able to get your leg to the back of the settee. I like that. So you want to see that you're facing forward, pulling up the kneecaps and thighs, get your balance. If you've got a wall handy, you can put your hand there and lift up, chest up. And now extending the arms if you can, reaching up. Make sure that you are grounding into that downward leg. Remember, we've been talking so much about anchoring down into the foot. So see that you get in that really nice lift. And then releasing the leg. Let's have a go on the other side. So one side may be more balancing than the other. All right, so if this is too much, go onto the seat of the chair, no problem. Onto the seat of the chair, no problem. So if you find balance really an issue, that's something we can work on. Pull up the kneecaps and thighs, draw in with the abdomen, extend up, reaching up nicely. Pulling back with that outer hip. Reaching all the way up. Okay, and then release it. Okay, turn into your chair seat. Have your right side right onto the chair seat itself, so your right flank. Okay, turning the leg. Being in this position, seeing that you are extending. Now you want to see that this thigh stays back. It doesn't do a little bit of wandering. Stays back. Lifting up nicely, taking the arm right onto the inner thigh here. And put your hand onto your sacrum. Roll it back and round. Lift up through the center of the body. Okay, well done. And the other side. So come on. See that you come to the other side. See that you get that turn in action. Now remember, this arm and this hand. Watch what happens. You rotate and lift up through the center of the body. And breathe. Okay, well done. And release in. So those of you who find balance really difficult, repeat. Those of you who can come into Vrukshasana, oh, this is the challenge. We take the foot into this position. Now, if it goes a little bit lower, repeat what we did just now. Now, those of you who can, come up into your Vrukshasana. And then release in. Okay, well done. Let's do the other side. Make sure you've got a strong standing leg and then come into this action. Pressing into the feet, pressing the foot against the inner thigh, lifting up strongly and then see, can you get that action? Can you reach up? Can you lift up? Look forward, open the chest. Okay, and releasing down. All right. Okay, so now we're just coming down into a floor position. Just rolling onto the buttocks. And then we're going to place the legs, the lower legs, onto the chair. Oh, lovely. So just releasing the abdomen, the spine, releasing the back of the legs. Soft inhalation, exhalation. Just take a few moments to let the breath settle. Okay, and then roll to your right side and coming up into a seated position. Namaste. Hi everyone, me and the team would just like to take a few moments to say a very big thank you for all of your support this year.
We're so grateful for your consistency and that you're arriving on your mats each week.
And well done. Your commitment will set the foundation for years to come.
Community can be the strength for all of us to move forward.
Stronger together.
Happy Christmas, everyone.
Happy Christmas.
Have a lovely time.